Hello, this is Manish Patel from Ichimoku Today is February 17, 2013. We're broadcasting live from Traders Expo in New York today. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the global markets, where we cover everything from the Europe exchanges to Middle East to Asia to North and South America. Okay. This is our normal disclaimer to state this is for educational use only. If you buy or sell any particular instrument, you do that at your own risk. Today, we're going to be looking at charts from eSignal and TD Ameritrade. Here are my contact details here. You could call us at any of our office locations at the bottom, or you could email us at info@eiicapital.com, or you could go to our website, ichimokutrade.com, access any of our free videos, email alerts, heat maps, and so forth. Okay, so let's go straight to eSignal and start looking at all the global markets. First, let's always, as normal, let's start off with Germany. Because typically Germany's been leading. As you can see, we kind of broke down that support at 76.50. Next support you're looking at is roughly around 7,400, and the resistance now is going to be 76.50 as far as Germany is concerned. This is the UK FTSE. If you look here, it's kind of very close to its resistance level of 6,300. So we're kind of almost there, but a little couple of points away from there, about 50 points. So we're almost there. Support on this one's going to be about 61.52, 61.25. You can't see and read numbers today. So that was FTSE. If you look at France, if you look at here, France here, you could see break basically is still stuck between 35.78 and 36.80. So it's just ranging between those two values right now. Amsterdam, if you look at Amsterdam, basically is ranging between 340 and 348. So those are the two support resistance values. Spain, here you could see Spain basically is also ranging to roughly about, I would say, 76.50 to about 82.24. It's at a minor resistance level right now, which it kind of held at 8,300, and since that held, there's a possibility of now it breaking through. If it could break its minor support level at 8,100, this thing's going to sit there, go down definitely to the resistance value of 76.50. Italy, if you look at Italy, we're at a major support right now, 16,541. Resistance is 17,847. Nordic, remember these are being strong. Notice this is still strong. It's almost at its resistance level 1158 that we outlined. Support on this one's going to be about 1102. But notice this is most of the other countries are pulling back a little. This one's still very strong as far as in the Europe area is concerned. Oslo starting to weaken a little, not much movement there. Support on this one's going to be 464. Switzerland, which is being strong, still moving up and itching higher and higher slowly. Support on this one's going to be 71.59. Okay, let's go and cover South Africa. South Africa, you could see it's still moving up. Little minor pullback right now. Minor support level is going to be 36,000. Major support is going to be roughly about 35,200. And then let's go to Turkey. Kind of flipping all over the place. Turkey's finally pulled back. It's held its minor support level 43.31. Major level is going to be 4,200. Resistance on this guy is going to be 4,500. Let's go to Russia, and then we'll go to Middle East. Russia here, as you can see, it's finally pulling back here. Held its resistance level of 1608. Support level on this one's going to be, believe it or not, 1484. Way down at the bottom. Saudi Arabia. Here it's basically ranging between 69, about 7,000 and 71.73. So this thing's just ranging between those two values right now. Dubai, you could see here, has had a nice little upward movement. Kind of still held its resistance level right around 1900. Support level is going to be 1777. Abu Dhabi here is basically making a move up. You can see this is probably the strongest in the Middle East countries right now, where it's basically a nice little natural trend to the top side on both the daily and weekly. So this has been a nice little move up, and you could see this has been the strongest nice percentage move of all the countries so far that we've looked in that region. It may be the best one so far going across the board. But let's go look in Asia now. Asia, if you look at China here, waiting for the charts to load. Give it a second. Let's go to Hong Kong. Maybe that'll come up better. Yep. So Hong Kong will come there. Hong Kong basically broke its support at 23,429, and now it's coming back. So 23,500 is going to be a resistance level, minor one. Next support is basically going to be 22,773. China. Let's see if we can get this. Not yet. But either way, you could see basically this is ranging between 25.93 and 24.71. So not much really going on there at all. Korea. If you look at Korea, Korea is basically ranging too. It's ranging between 257 and 262. So nothing really going on there. Japan. Japan's ranging now between basically 10,979 and 11,383. Tokyo. If you look at Tokyo, this is ranging too. Support basically is going to be 920. Resistance is going to be basically 974. Indian Sensex. Here, it's ranging now between 18,769 and 19,691. Malaysia here is ranging. Notice last year was a nice trend upwards. This year, look at this. It's basically not doing much at all. It's in a consolidation pattern between 1590 and 1644. This is Singapore market. This is ranging to, it's between 52.87 and 54.08. Okay, and then Australia. If you look at Australia here, look at this. This is still making its nice movement up. It's got to its next resistance level of 50.28. So this and Abu Dhabi are doing really, really good this year so far, and it's continuing their moves upwards, as you could see from the charts. Okay, let's go over to the Americas. Let's go to Canada first. Canada right now, I held this resistance at 12,897. Support on this one is going to be roughly about 12,581. Mexico finally did a pullback. It's done its major pullback, held its support level right now at 43,970 that we outlined a while back ago. So it held that. Next support level is going to be 42,500. Resistance on this guy is going to be basically around 44,800. Colombia. If you look at Colombia, it's at a resistance level right now, which is roughly about 13,542. That's its resistance level. Support is basically going to be 12,500. Argentina, if you look here, is ranging between 32.13 and 34.90. Santiago, Chile. You can see it's getting very close to its resistance level of 46.33. Support on this is going to be 44.02. And Brazil, you could see it's at a major support at 58,845. Resistance is 60,567. Okay, let's go to the US side. Okay, if you look, let's go look at the Dow Futures right now. You could see it's right around, staggering right around 14,000, which is resistance level. Minor support's going to be 13,904, and major support's going to be roughly around 13,692. But this thing's not cracking like a lot of people are thinking it will. ES Futures, same thing here. Not really a resistance up there. It's about, I think we outlined it as 14.27 is going to be the next resistance level on there. Support, minor support's 1507. Major support's going to be about 1489. Sorry. Nasdaq here. You can see Nasdaq's really not doing anything at all, just kind of hovering around. Next resistance level for the Nasdaq is going to be 27.96, and support's going to be basically 27.45. And lastly, Russell Futures. Still going higher. No small caps. Typically, you'll know small caps, which consist of the Russell 2000, typically will go up January and February, and maybe a little into March. And you've seen that with the Russell futures here, where it broke the resistance of 902. That's continuing to go up. Support level on this one's going to be 898 on this. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.